inspiring speeches. Students have watched various TED Talks throughout the year to spark new ideas. We completed activities and assignments to understand our own passions, and then we narrowed down those passions to one that each student truly felt inspired to inform people about. Each student researched their topic and compiled stories to become experts and become persuasive. Thank you so much for coming, and please enjoy. As we begin, I would like to welcome Joaquin Frias to the stage to tell you the importance of spending time in nature.
Gary Snyder once said, nature is not a place to visit, it's home. This shows that nature is more than just trees, leaves, and grass. It's a safe place that can help you in many different ways. I used to spend a lot of my time on electronics, so one day I went to the woods behind my house and it changed my life forever. I started talking to more people and felt less alone. Nature has been a big part of my life. When you're in nature, it helps your body and brain and can provide exercise and energy. It has been shown that nature can help you socialize and helps decrease anxiety, anger, and stress. In 2019, the University of Washington stated that 90% that nature helps decrease mental stress. When I'm going into the forest, take a walk, or just sitting down outside helps me calm down. Nature helps you relax, which will make you a better person to be around. Nature provides many ways to exercise. 30% of gym memberships go unused, while when you're in nature provides many ways to exercise. It doesn't cost any money. You can go whenever and wherever you want. And you get to look at the pretty view. Nature provides many ways to exercise. It doesn't cost any money, and it's better to look at the trees and all the stuff nature provides than to look at the clock and gym equipment. Being in nature provides energy by helps you relax and helps you focus. Nature has given me the energy to do the things I love, like soccer and hanging out with friends. Nature gives you energy by helping you relax, focus, and gives you fresh air. The University of Rochester stated that 90% of people experience an increase in their energy when they participate in outdoor activities. Nature gives you energy and can help you do things you love. Choosing nature is a big benefit for you. It provides energy, exercise, and can help your body and brain. So next time you have nothing to do, try going out in nature. It will help you in so many ways. John Holt once said that every walk one takes in nature he receives more than he sees. So please spend more time in nature. It helped me and it will help you too. Next up is Eloise Freer, since you will be telling us why gymnastics should be more respected.
Did you know there are famous gymnasts who even have tricks named after them? They win Olympic and international gold medals. When I grow up, I want to be just like them. My favorite gymnast is Simone Biles. I look up to her. I think that I can be as good as her one day. I started at a young age just like she. When I was only 3 years old, I'd be tumbling all around the house. The sports gymnastics should be more appreciated because it has many benefits for your health, for making long-lasting friendships, and it can help you in your everyday life. Gymnastics benefits your health by making you more flexible and strong. Every day I start up in warm-ups that help stretch my legs and back. These stretches help me improve on my back pain, and I can get my hands closer to my legs. Better flexibility makes it less likely for you to injure yourself. Also, when you tumble and land, it causes a force of 14 times your body weight. This makes you stronger. Clearly, gymnastics improves your health. Next, you can make long-lasting friendships in gymnastics. When you do the same sport, it can draw people together. Gymnastics helps you form close bonds with your teammates. An Olympic gymnast named Gabby Douglas once said, "Dream big, work hard, stay focused, and surround yourself with positive people." This means that you can help and encourage each other. Simone Biles did this when she competed in the 2016 Olympics with her team. She supported her teammates the entire time and won gold medals. Definitely, gymnastics is a very social sport. Gymnastics can help you in your everyday life. When you practice gymnastics, you learn work ethic. When I learn new tricks, I need to repeat it over and over to master it. Also, it took me several days to master my rock walkover. You develop a work ethic in gymnastics that helps you in sport. For example, when I was learning my multiplication facts, I need to repeat it over and over so I could get faster and faster. Clearly, there are many times in your life when having a strong work ethic helps you succeed. I love gymnastics. It is a great experience for your life. I learned to work hard, make friends, and get healthier. I hope one day you would like to watch a competition or even try class yourself. I know I will. Next up is Ron Catlin, who is going to share about the benefits of soccer.
The well-known Argentinian soccer star, Messi, once stated, "You can overcome anything if, and only if, you love something enough." I can relate to this quote. I fell in love with soccer when I was 3. I wanted to go out on the field and play. My teacher let me. It was one of the best experiences of my life. I ran around, kicked the soccer ball, and had a lot of fun. The next day, my parents signed me up for soccer. More people should play soccer because you will be healthier, you will gain confidence, and you'll learn how to cooperate with other people. First, if you play soccer, you'll be healthier. Did you know recreational level play and circulated exercise can help reduce cholesterol and blood pressure? This evidence proves that just kicking a soccer ball around can lower your blood pressure. I do lots of soccer events, and we run a few miles during each one. Overnight, my muscles grow and I become stronger and healthier. According to a survey, 72% of people who play soccer say it will improve their health. This survey shows a lot of people play soccer and improve their health. Soccer is great for your health. Next, if you play soccer, you will gain confidence. When I play soccer, I feel like nothing can stop me. It is the best feeling. If you have felt that way, you can agree with me. Another reason is supported by research. If you set goals for yourself while playing soccer and achieve them, you will gain confidence. I do that too. Before a soccer game or practice, I think about how many goals or saves I'm going to get that day. If I reach that amount, then I'm very proud of myself. Clearly, soccer is great for your health. Finally, if you play soccer, you learn how to cooperate with other people. Library research told me, if you play soccer, you will trust your teammates. This shows that if you play soccer, you will be a team player and have lots of lasting friendships. The last reason is that the famous Brazilian soccer player, Pelé, said, "I'm constantly being asked about individuals. The only way to win is as a team. Soccer is not about 1 or 2 or 3 star players. Soccer is not just affecting my soccer cooperation, but my character itself. Being in groups with Miss Miller, my teacher, all the time, and whenever something doesn't go my way, I know how to deal with it. This makes me a better person. As you can see, if you play soccer, you'll be amazing at working with other people. Think about all the advantages of playing soccer. If you play soccer, you'll be healthier both mentally and physically. You will set goals for yourself to gain confidence, and you will learn how to cooperate with other people and improve your character. You don't have any idea about how much better you will feel if you play soccer and how many friends you'll meet along the way. Soccer will affect you just like how it affects me. There are so many reasons to play soccer. Thank you. Please welcome Kendrick Flannery, who will explain the importance of big backyards.
71% of homeowners say their big backyards are blessed. I was wanting to play outside, but my dad was not home, so he said, "Do not go to the front." I was not happy, so I ran to my toy bin and ran to my backyard. I played and played. I had so much fun, but I had a very limited space, so I wish I could have a bigger backyard to play in. Bigger backyards should be put in because they are an outdoor living space, a good play area, and a common living space. Backyards are an outdoor living space. According to Texas Outdoor, having a big backyard can let you have a porch, and if it is nice, you can enjoy the weather. This means that your backyard is a comfortable and calm place to enjoy the weather. Also, if you do not have a lot of room in your house, I recommend getting a bigger backyard for more storage. This means that if your house is cramped, you might need a bigger backyard for more room.
Not all backyards have to be crummy, and you might get to like yours if you have one. Bigger backyards are a good play area. Backyards are a good play area. One time my mom was quitting and I was so bored, but then I remembered my backyard. I ran to my backyard and played my life out on my trampoline. I had so much fun. This highlights that your backyard is not only a good resting area, but it's also a very good play area to play. Also, your backyard is a safe place to play. Therefore, your backyard is a very safe place to play and you do not have to be watched every minute. I think that backyards are a great play area. Backyards are a calm and relaxing space. You can de-stress in your backyard. This highlights that your backyard is not only a good play area, but it's a good place to calm down. One time I was sad that I lost my video games. I went to my backyard and laid down. Later, I felt so much better. This highlights that your backyard is a really good place to calm down if you're sad or just not happy. Backyards are a good place to de-stress. If you want your backyard to be awesome, I recommend to do just that. Bigger backyards should be put in because they are an outdoor living space, a good play area, and a calm relaxing space. Thank you. Next up is Boyd Barnes to tell you why traveling is important.
A world traveler once stated, "We travel to learn." And I have never been in any country where they did not do something better than we do. Think some thoughts better than we think. Catch some inspiration from heights above our own. I definitely agree with this. When I travel, I feel amazing. And I forget what I might have been worrying about. I love traveling. My family and I travel very often. And we have a wonderful time when we do. Some of my best memories come from traveling. Like when my family goes to Kentucky every year. I've been going since I wasn't even 1 yet. I recommend that you travel too. Traveling is beneficial because it helps you with your mental health, helps you experience new things, and it gives you a more global perspective. Traveling helps you with your mental health. A reliable source stated, when you travel, you meet new people, cultures, experience new things, go on all sorts of adventures, and perhaps even find your meaning in life. I feel that when I travel and see all of these wonderful things, I don't just see them, I experience them. A study showed that 70% of travelers say that they are more likely to take risks and accept new challenges. Similarly, 71% of travelers report that travel has helped them learn to be more resourceful in certain situations. Wow, I was amazed when I found this out. It's crazy to think that just by traveling, you learn to be more resourceful in certain situations. Another reason why traveling is beneficial because it helps you with your mental health. In a 2013 study, 80% respondents said that travel improves their general mood, and 75% said travel helps them reduce stress. I think this is very true. When I travel, it improves my mood because I see new things that make me happy. Like seeing new culture in dance, music, and food are all things that bring me joy. Another piece of evidence that supports this is that a Harvard study mentioned that 94% of respondents said that travel improves, that travel gives them more energy. I definitely agree with this evidence. Finally, traveling gives you a more global perspective. Research shows that when you travel to a new destination, your eyes are open to new standards, and you become more aware of all the blessings and privileges you have been given. I definitely agree with this evidence. When I travel and see people less fortunate than I am, I become more grateful for all the things I took granted for. This summer, my family and I went to France, and we had an amazing time. We did all sorts of fun things, like a baking class, cool restaurants, and a photo shoot at the Eiffel Tower. I definitely think traveling gives you a more global perspective and lets your mind wander, be more aware of your surroundings. Rosalita DiCastro once said, "I see my path, but I don't know where it leads. Not knowing where I'm going is what inspires me to travel it." I know
Miss Spartanburg is a great place to live. Don't you want to get out of it once in a while to travel? Traveling is a great way to improve your health, mentally and physically. It can help you experience new things, and it gives you a more global perspective. This is why I encourage you to take a trip once or twice a year. I promise it'll help you in many ways. Now, who's ready to go plan their next trip? Please welcome Libby Edwards as she shares about why snakes make great pets. Some snakes are blue and many other amazing colors. Do you like snakes? Actually, wait, don't answer that. My dad killed a snake once. He killed it with a hook. The story begins with my mom. She was on a phone call and she saw the snake. My favorite part was when my mom said, "How did I kill it? Please tell me." Then my dad killed it with a hook. This is what I don't want you to do. Instead of killing them, consider having one as a pet. Snakes make great pets because they only eat once a week. There are many different types of snakes, so you have options. And snakes are mostly owned by people. Most snakes are owned by people, and I want to fix that. Most of you would rather be stung by a bee than bitten by a snake. But according to my research, more people die from bees than snakes. This shows that snakes are way less deadly than you think. In fact, snake venom can be used to create helpful medicines. Examples include blood disorder medicines and pain medications. Do you like snakes now? Wait, don't answer that. Snakes make great pets because they only eat once a week. Once upon a time, not so long ago, I wanted to hold a snake. Once upon a time, not so long ago, in a pet store, I wanted to hold a snake again, but I couldn't. Why? Because he had just eaten. You can't hold your snake until 2 days after they eat. Well, if you get one. This means you don't have to give them so much attention. Snakes eat small mammals, so it takes a large amount to eat and takes longer to digest because the animals are full. Snakes make great pets because you don't have to feed them so often. Do you like snakes now? There are plenty of snake species to choose from. For instance, snakes need to be different colors in order to survive. They camouflage. In the summer, I went to the zoo with my family, and my mom asked what type of snake was in the enclosure. It took me a second to figure out what type it was. It was a ball python. I could tell because of the color. But why should you care? Because if you can get a snake, you can choose a cool color. What color would you choose? Plus, there are many sizes too. Do you like snakes now? You should get a snake because they only eat once a week. There are many different types of snakes, so you have options. And snakes are mostly owned by people. Do you like snakes? If your answer is still no, your ancestors did not like snakes, and it's a natural thing. But please consider getting a snake as a pet. Mom, can I have a snake now? Coming up next is Dia Petrell to tell us about the importance of play.
I am very creative. Are you? I love making paper airplanes because they all fly differently. One of my planes can do the rule called the arrow. It stays in place and spins. Without creativity, I wouldn't be able to experiment with paper airplanes. Playtime is important for many reasons. We need playtime because it builds creativity, is good for your health, and helps you make friends. Kindergarten gets gets an hour of recess and play center time, but fourth graders only get 30 minutes of recess. In a NASA study, 2 to 5-year-olds scored 98% on a creative genius test. 9 to 13-year-olds scored only 30%. And, well, I just can't believe this, but 15 to 18-year-olds only scored 12. I believe this shows as we get older, playtime decreases and we have less time to be creative. As you can see, we need more time to play so we do not lose our creativity. Fresh air, you love it? I love it. And being outside and playing soccer gives me exercise. When you're outside, you get free vitamin D from the sun. Also, soccer is an aerobic exercise, so it lowers your blood pressure and heart rate. Doctors suggest 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week of exercise. Being outside can be healthy in many ways, so play. With playtime, you can also make new friends. When I'm on the playground, I like to make up new games. One of my games is called Shedman. It's like tag, but you count. And when you're finished, you say, hey, what'd I tell y'all about cutting my shirt? I played with Kendrick, and if you don't believe me, ask him. Look, making friends might be hard, but if you believe in yourself, you can do it. Maria Montessori said, play is the work of the child. Playtime can be important for many reasons for all of us. So if you want to be creative, be healthy, and make new friends, you should play more often. So, do you love play?
Yes!
I can't hear you.
Yes!
A bit louder?
Yes!
Play's the best on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Play's the best!
Please welcome Cohen Phillips as she shares the benefits of gymnastics.
What if I told you that there is a sport that is fun, while also teaching valuable life skills at the same time? That sport is gymnastics. Gymnasts need to be courageous, determined, and they need to be able to keep going when things get hard. Once, I was trying to get a skill, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't get it. Then, at gymnastics practice, I asked my coach for tips. When I went back home, I practiced and practiced with those tips. Finally, I got it. My parents put me in gymnastics when I was 5, and I've stuck with it ever since. Gymnastics has also been life-changing because it is a great source of exercise, it promotes lasting friendships, and it teaches self-discipline. One reason why gymnastics is life-changing is because it is a great source of exercise. According to STK Sports, multiple studies on the subject prove the importance of gymnastics for bone, muscle, and cognitive health. You might do gymnastics for fun without realizing how important it is for your body and brain health. Research also says that gymnastics can help with obesity. With pediatric obesity at an epidemic level, getting children away from the television and into the gym is a great first step toward a healthy lifestyle. In life, you have to find the balance between watching the television and getting good exercise. Gymnastics is a great way to do that. As you can tell, gymnastics is a great way to have fun while also getting good exercise. Another reason why gymnastics is life-changing is because it promotes lasting friendships. Being in the gym with other gymnasts really helps me bond with them. I mean, we all share one of the same interests, gymnastics. When I first started gymnastics, I knew nobody. Now, they're some of my best friends. According to Skylark Sports, friendships in gymnastics have a special habit of lasting past competitive years. Gymnasts will discover that the relationships they developed throughout their sporting careers serve as beloved pals for the rest of their life. I agree that some of the friends I have made in gymnastics will probably be some of my best friends, even outside of the gym. There's also a bonus to having friends in gymnastics. You can see them without having to go to their house. To conclude, gymnastics helps you get some new friends and make friendships that last a while. Finally, gymnastics teaches self-discipline. According to Precision Gymnastics, a gymnast needs to be able to have discipline in order to have success. Young gymnasts will miss out on many events outside of the gym if they are serious about the sport. Some of my gymnastics schedules have meant that I need to either go to the event or go to practice, and I went to the practice because I knew I needed to work on certain things. I have also had to miss out on many fun events due to into a competition, which is way more important than practice. And when my mom tells me, I say, well, duh, I would much rather go to the competition. Discipline is taught very early in the sport of gymnastics, and a gymnast needs to be able to have discipline in order to have success. Don't ever be afraid to dream too big. Nothing is impossible. If you believe in yourself, you can achieve it. That is a quote said by Nastia Liukin, a famous gymnast. Gymnastics is a great way to have fun while also getting good exercise. Also, friendships in gymnastics last a really long time. Finally, discipline is taught early in the sport of gymnastics, and a gymnast needs to be able to have discipline in order to have success. Those are just some of the reasons why I recommend gymnastics. Some other reasons include teaching vital life skills, teaching time management, and helping maintain a healthy lifestyle. I really encourage you to go sign up for gymnastics class. Next, I would like to introduce Nevaeh Smith, who will talk about the importance of being your unique self and accepting others.
It is very important to celebrate yourself and celebrate others too. Embrace what makes you unique, lift up others, and get involved. One thing that you may not know about me is I start my day by giving hugs. This shows the people around me that I appreciate them. It makes me feel good. Without a doubt, we're all unique and we should all love who we are. There is nobody with my name, looks, or personality. I have braids, adore a big hairbow, wear a very contagious smile. I love giving hugs, creating art, listening to a wide range of music. A fun fact about me is one of my favorite songs is What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. Another song that I like is Firework by Katy Perry. And she sings, you don't have to feel like a wasted space. You're original and cannot be replaced. Katie's sending us the message here that we're all unique, and we should all love who we are. We all have a spark inside to be a firework. Alright, she tells us not to be afraid of who we are. You can achieve great things. Sky's the limit. We must also celebrate others too. My agent has said, I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. This shows how you make people feel will stick with you both for a very long time. You're also more respected and valued when you lift others up. I show this every day by giving my special hugs. It is very important to lift others up. Another way to build others up is by getting involved into organizations. Girls on the Run is a worldwide organization that builds confidence and self-esteem through running. According to a recent study, it has shown that joining to a club or team can build up self-confidence. It can also build up social skills like active listening and effective speaking. This reminds me of a time when me and my mom were looking for activities for me to join. We chose Girls on the Run, and I have loved it ever since. Simply stated, love yourself and others. Get involved to something that you enjoy. It's a magnificent way to celebrate yourself and others too. What a wonderful world. Next up, I would like to welcome Ray Gordon to tell us more why every child should play sports.
Michael Jordan, Cristiano Ronaldo, Spencer Strider, and Jackie Robinson were and still are great athletes. They played sports as a kid just like me. That has helped them get to where they are today. I look up to these great athletes. I have been playing different sports since I was 3. I've loved playing these different sports. Whether I'm on the field or on the court, I feel alive and healthy. Children's sports matter because it keeps you healthy at a young age, teaches you teamwork, and builds friendships. Children's sports keep you healthy at a young age. According to Scripps Health, childhood obesity is at an all-time high. which puts kids at an increased risk for serious health conditions. It is my personal goal to stay healthy and fit. Who wouldn't want to play sports when you can stay healthy and fit while having fun? Scripps Health also states kids tend to get more quality sleep when they're active during the day. Sleep is very important to me because it helps me on task in school. School is very important. This research tells us sports keep you at a low risk for illness and keep you healthy overall. Sports teach young kids teamwork. Meyer Education states kids learn how to communicate effectively, share responsibilities, and work towards common goals. This tells us teamwork is essential in life, and sports help teach that. Sports are a fun and healthy way to learn teamwork. Another source, Kids Sports Psychology, states talent alone won't make a team successful. Team members must be able to understand and take advantage of each other's strengths to be successful. That's teamwork. For me, teamwork is very important in school, like if we have a group project. This information tells us that teamwork is essential in life. Finally, sports help make friendships. Most of my friends and I became friends through sports. We still play sports together at recess, after school, and even at each other's houses. Sports have had a big impact on me and my friends. Sports help me make friends. I-9 Sports state sports give kids opportunity to spend time with their friends, bond over their experiences, work hard together, and compete in a healthy way against each other. Clearly, you can see playing sports and friendships have a connection. Sports are a fun and healthy way to learn teamwork. The great basketball player Magic Johnson once said, "All kids need is just a little help, a little hope, and someone who believes in them." I believe sports change lives. Sports give kids opportunity to spend time with their friends, build teamwork, which is essential in life, and keep you healthy at a young age. As you can see, children's sports are great for so many reasons. I hope more kids play sports because it truly helps in life. Thank you. Our next speaker today is Ruby McGee, and she is here to tell you all about the importance of music.
Music is powerful. As people listen to it, they can be affected. They respond. Ray Charles. I remember when I was younger, about 5 or 6, and we were in the car, and a song came on that I really liked. So I kept listening to that song over and over, until one day my mom finally played other songs like that for me. And I finally found my favorite kind of music that I still love to this day. Music is important because it can help you calm down, some music can help your brain, and music can make you feel different emotions. And that's only 3 of the reasons. Music can help you calm down. Music is a brain workout, and it has been shown that if you listen to music, it can reduce anxiety, blood pressure, pain, and depression. An example is one day I had a bad day when I did badly on a test and I was tired all day. But when I got home from school, I listened to music for about 15 minutes, and then I felt a lot better. This shows that music can not only make you calmer, it can make you happier and less stressed. Now, if you are very stressed, try listening to music. It can help. Some music can help your brain. It has been shown that if you listen to music, it can make you work a little bit harder and have a bit more energy. One time, I went over to my friend's house for a sleepover. But when it was time to sleep, she put on music. Now, I don't normally listen to music when I sleep. That night, I slept a lot better because of the music. Therefore, music can actually help your brain. It has also been shown that if some babies listen to Mozart, they can actually be a little bit smarter. Now you know how some music can help your brain. Music can make you feel different emotions. It is listening, the lyrics of a song impact brain function and human behavior. Listening to music increases blood flow to brain regions that generate and control emotions. An example is one time I was very, very sad because I found out my grandma couldn't come to town. But I listened to music that had very positive lyrics and then I felt better. Therefore, this shows music can make you feel different emotions. Every culture has a different kind of music that affects them and their culture. Music. Do you have a certain kind of music that affects you? Or just a favorite kind of music? My favorite kind of music is probably pop. Music is important because it can help you calm down. Some music can help you brain, and music can make you feel different emotions. Music is very important to the world. I mean, imagine a world without music. Next up is McKinley Teal, and he will explain the power of baking.
A famous quote by Donovan Bailey is, "Follow your passions, be prepared to work hard and sacrifice, and above all, don't let anyone limit your dreams." My passion is baking. When I was young, I was going to be in the kitchen baking. One of my favorite parts of baking, I get to taste and share desserts. My mom also loves to bake. She taught me how to. When we bake together, we make memories. Baking can even help when you host parties. Baking is fun because it helps people who have anxiety, it teaches life lessons, and it's a great way to relax. Baking is fun because it helps people who have anxiety. Weighing ingredients, roasting eggs, and boiling dough helps reduce negative thoughts. It's an activity that takes a lot of concentration. I don't know about you, but when I've had a long day, baking helps with my anxiety. I can personally relate with this because when I bake, I think about good things. Baking brings people together, it helps reduce anxiety. When I bake with my mom, I feel calm. Baking can be a great resource for people who struggle with anxiety. Another reason why baking is important is it teaches life lessons. I've learned many new things while baking. It's taught me how to do the correct steps while following directions. Research has proven that baking teaches life lessons that will help later in life. I agree with this information because baking has taught me life lessons that will help me a lot. For example, baking has helped me learn about fractions. Baking and fractions work together because these cups like these for someone after measuring. Baking has like fractions that will help me grow. Another reason why baking is important is it's a great way to relax. If you've had a long day, baking will help you relax. If you're outside and you're getting tired, you can bake to calm down. On the weekend, I bake sometimes. It takes some intensity to bake most things so I can relax around my time. Baking can be a great way to relax. The famous quote by Guido de Ortiz is, "We brings people together on many different levels. It is the nourishment of the soul and body." Baking has many different ways to help someone. You can bake anytime. It's a great way to entertain yourself. I encourage you to bake because it helps people who have anxiety, teaches life lessons, and it's a great way to relax. Next up is Carter Jackson. He is going to share about the benefits of being outside.
Something that inspires me is a quote from Helen Keller. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. This quote means that life is either amazing or terrible. This reminds me of when I went on my first hike. It was the most beautiful thing ever and I loved it. And I did not want to leave. I think that people should go outside more because it helps you stay in shape, helps you stress, and helps you sleep better. Going outdoors helps you stay in shape. If you walk outdoors for 30 minutes per day, it'll help you stay in shape, which will lead to a healthier lifestyle. Going outdoors also increases activity levels. Activity levels are really important because if you don't have any activity levels, you're most likely going to be caffeinated. Going outdoors is necessary for getting activity levels. Going outdoors is amazing for your body and help you stay in shape. Going outdoors helps you stress. Going outdoors helps increase your dopamine levels, which is basically how happy you are. Therefore, if you want to be more happy, you should go outside more because if you're not happy, then you can become depressed. Going outdoors also helps lower your stress levels. If you are very stressed all the time, then you can also become depressed. This shows that going outdoors will help you live a better life mentally and physically. My final reason for going outdoors is helps you sleep better. When I was younger, I used to fall asleep really late. That was before I went outdoors. Now that I am older, I realize I should go outside more. And now that I do, I fall asleep on time, except for the weekends, which my mom's not like. I think this shows that going outdoors will help you sleep better. Going outdoors is important because it helps you stay in shape, helps you helps with stress, and helps you sleep better. Isn't it amazing how you can change your whole life just by going outdoors? Please welcome Elise Teggy-Boers, who will explain the importance of dancing.
Did you know that dancing can make you a happier and healthier person? When I was younger, I wanted to dance. It looked fun. I realized it wasn't just fun, but it was also helping me a lot. I can get frustrated sometimes. We all can. But whenever I go to dance class, I feel 100% happier and fresh with my teachers and friends. Dancing is a great way to stay healthy, live a happy life, and build more friendships. Did you know that when you dance, you can build your core strength, help your heart and lungs, and get flexible? It can boost your cardiovascular health too. This has to do with your heart health. According to a study published in 2016 by the American Journal of Preventive Medicine, said that you are 46% less likely to develop a heart disease if you dance. Wow, I cannot believe that dancing can actually do that. It makes me feel good that I'm not just dancing because it's fun, but it's also exercising in the process. Over the years, dancing has always made me feel better. Whether it's at home during my dance routine or at my dance class, I always feel more confident, stronger, and energized. Dancing is a great way to stay healthy, and it's a fun way to do your exercise. I researched that when you dance, your body releases endorphins and hormones that trigger you to feel more relaxed and happy. I feel relaxed and happy after my dance class and forget about all the things that have been bothering me and think about what I should be focusing on. Every time I finish a dance, I want to do it again and again, and I always feel so proud of myself. I love learning new and cool things in dance and making the friends along the way. Dancing can help you build friendships. I've made many good friends at the Chapman Culture Center where I dance. 5 years ago, I met my friend Gabby. She's moved very far away now, but we've kept in touch thanks to dancing. Dancing can create friendships with your peers at school, work, and maybe even your neighborhood. Dancing is a fun way to create friendships and keep in touch with other people. I know that dancing can be more than just fun. It can help you stay energized by exercising, it can make you happier, and it can build friendships. These things have changed my life and forever will. A famous quote from my favorite dancer, Misty Copeland, once said, "I may not be there yet, but I'm closer than I was yesterday." That for me means I can always try harder, especially when I'm doing something new, like this TED Talk. I hope you guys go see a dance performance or even try a dance class yourself and that it brings you as much joy as it does for me. Thank you. Next up is Wenry Meeks to tell you about why you should save a cat.
Tabbies, calicos, and tortoiseshells. These are all different kinds of cats, and they all need a home. One day, I was with my mom on my way home from school, and we stopped to get Chick-fil-A. When we got home, I heard a strange noise. I got out of the car, and I saw a kitten. "Mom!" I yelled. As she got out of the car, I knelt down and gave it a chicken nugget. He ate it and rubbed up against me, so we took him inside. I was so happy that day, and now I find homes for cats all the time. Saving cats is important because they might not be able to survive in the wild. It gives them great homes, and they are great pets to have. According to DI.gov, it's better to keep your cat inside because other more domesticated cats could hurt our friendly cuddly kittens. They could be hurt by other cats. They could also be hit by a car. Think of it this way, you're just walking along looking for food and BAM! You're hit by a car. How would you react? You couldn't. This is why I think you should rescue a cat. Secondly, it gives them great homes. Cats
Cats know when you have saved them, and when you rescue them, it makes them appreciate you even more. This shows they are just kind animals looking for food, and when you rescue them, it makes them appreciate even more. Every year, 1.4 million cats are rescued, so we can add to that number by rescuing a cat. This is why I think rescuing a cat is a great thing to do. Saving cats is important because it might be the perfect pet for you. If you don't like loud noises, a cat is the pet to get. They are very quiet, and the loudest meow of a cat is softer than the softest bark of a dog. They also keep pests like bugs and mice out of your home. They know when it's time to take a nap, they keep pests out of your house, and they are very smart. According to A to Z Animals, 480 million cats need a home, so we can help by rescuing a cat. This is why I think rescuing a cat is what you should do. Saving cats is important because they might not be able to survive in the wild, it gives them great homes, and they are great pets to have. Cats are amazing, and when you find them a home, it's a little sad to think about when you've been fostering them for a long time, but I would recommend you rescue a cat or think about contacting your local society. All the felines out there need a home. Saving cats is important to me, and I've had so many cats, and I think this project was so much fun, so I hope you've enjoyed my TED Talk. We'll take a 10-minute intermission before our next speaker.
Zoo. Crime will find a flag. Some cars stop so the cookies are their tires are went up and the driver goes 200 miles per hour on the track. It's exciting. Have you ever been to a NASCAR race or even seen one on TV? I always watch it on Sunday at my favorite weeks. Being a NASCAR driver is difficult. Drivers have to be strong, with exceptional hand-eye coordination, and have excellent instinct. When you're in NASCAR driver, you need to be strong. When they're accelerating and going fast, the GPS is pushing you back. If you're not strong, you can easily break ribs and damage internal organs. Also, driving 200 miles per hour for hundreds of laps is hard on the driver's arms and shoulders. Drivers do special training like CrossFit to build their muscles. Clearly, NASCAR drivers have to plan workouts to make them strong. NASCAR drivers need excellent hand-eye coordination. It helps them drive safely, so drivers need special training for good. Their hands and eyes work together so they can do things quickly and accurately. Drivers can win by 10 seconds, so quick decisions matter. If NASCAR drivers didn't have good hand-eye coordination, they could crash. Training for good hand-eye coordination is important and keeps them safe. You need to have excellent endurance if you're a NASCAR driver. NASCAR drivers usually race 2 to 5 hours. Drivers need stamina for a long race. It is hard on the body and mind. During the race, their hearts beat 160 to 200 beats per minute. Wow, that's really fast. If they lose focus for just a few seconds, they can crash. Definitely, they have to build their endurance, stay safe, and win. The famous NASCAR driver, Richard Petty, once said, "Dream big, work hard, and
and never give up. No matter how big or small your dream is, you can accomplish anything. You just have to work hard like a NASCAR driver. I would like to welcome Emmy Cece to the stage to talk about why women's soccer is just as exciting as men's soccer.
Whatever brings you down will eventually be stronger. You are your biggest competition. Alex Morgan said that, a great women's soccer player. In fact, Alex Morgan has written lots of inspirational quotes, and so have other women's soccer players. I think the women's soccer should most definitely be more popular. Women's soccer is just as exciting as men's. Actually, the U.S. women's soccer team has won 4 World Cups and has never gone lower than 3rd place. And the last time the men's won a World Cup was the 1930s. And who here remembers the 1930s? So, this tells us that women are just as good at soccer as men. The U.S. women's soccer team has won 4 Olympic gold medals and only 6 tournaments. The men haven't won one since 1904, and they didn't even win first place. They won a silver and bronze medal. In conclusion, the U.S. women's soccer team has more athletic achievements than the men. Women's soccer players can be good role models for young girls. Playing soccer is one of my favorite things to do, and Alex Morgan has been an amazing role model for me because she's a great person on and off the field and is very good so that she can balance her family and soccer. That is why she's my favorite soccer player. And I'd like to talk about Mia Hamm. She retired in 2004 from the U.S. women's soccer team with 158 goals from international competitions. She set the record for most goals scored by men or women, but her record was broken in 2013 by Abby Wambach. So this shows that women's soccer players can be good role models for young girls like me. So, if you watch women's soccer, you can tell people about some of your favorite soccer players. Finally, did you know that women's soccer players can be good role? Finally, did you know you can learn from just watching women's soccer? Research shows you can learn life lessons like, after you fail to succeed, it's good to stand up for yourself and don't ever stop dreaming your dream. This means that you can learn from women's soccer, and I know you can because I have learned from women's soccer, like how to improve on my soccer game and my defense. In conclusion, you can learn from just watching something. Be the best teammate you can be the best player you can be, and just be as supportive and encouraging to the people who are like Kelly O'Hara. After reading this quote, I have some questions for you. Do you support women's soccer? Do you think it should be more popular? I'll let you decide. Coming up next is Anna Healy to tell you why everyone should spend more time reading. Famous short story writer Harrison Hayward once said, "A book is a gift that you can open again and again." I believe that 100%. For me, books are something I can never put into words. Whenever I'm able to, I've always gone to look for a good book to read. And when I would get to it, I would start reading immediately. With a good book in your hands, it feels like you're in a whole new world. Reading is important for everyone to do because it can build up your imagination, help you gain knowledge, and if you're looking for a nice relaxing day, then I think you should read. Reading is important because it can build up your imagination. When you read, it encourages you to imagine characters and settings. This reminds me of when I read. It always feels like I'm jumping into a whole new world. And the best thing about it is that the characters can be anything that you want them to be. Sometimes I get so into the book, I feel like I'm actually part of the story. Think Digital Academy says that the more that you read, the better you are at concentrating, and the better you'll be able to imagine new ideas and concepts. I find this also true. When I read, I lose track of time and enter my own world. To conclude, reading for just a few minutes a day can give your imagination a big boost. Did you know that reading can teach you new words and information? Well, I promise you it does. In fact, Lesley University stated
that books don't only teach reading, but provide a glimpse into unfamiliar words, people, and settings. After reading their article, I knew exactly what they meant. The more that you read, the more new words you may come across. So if you read a lot, it can lead to a way larger vocabulary. When you're reading or listening to a book, new words or phrases may come up. To conclude, to summarize, if you read every day, you might just learn something new every day. So, if you're looking for a fun way to learn, I think you should try reading sometime. Another reason why you should read is because it can reduce stress. According to research, reading for just 6 minutes a day can reduce stress levels by 68%. Honestly, I think that's pretty cool. Sometimes I get all worked up, but I know exactly what to do. I pick up a book, and it always helps me escape from reality and focus on what I'm reading as I calm down. Make sure, if you want to calm down by reading, to find a book that makes you feel good or happy. If you pick up a news magazine, that might make you feel angry or scared. But if you pick up a novel or something that you enjoy, that might be a better choice. And make sure to find a cozy spot too. And if you have one, cuddle with your pet. As you can see, reading is a great way to relax. Famous children's book author Dr. Seuss once stated, "The more that you read, the more that you'll know. And the more that you learn, the more places you'll go." I couldn't agree more. Reading is something I never get tired of, even if it's the same book over and over again. I've always loved to pick up a book, hop on my bed, and just drift off into my own world and relax. Reading has always been so important to me. I've read so many books and know so many new words too. So, if you're looking to relax, gain some knowledge, and have some life-lasting imagination, I think you should give reading a try. Sam Montgomery as he shares the goods and bads of hunting.
Whenever I was 5 years old, I went turkey hunting with my dad on our farm. We spotted a turkey. My dad said to us, "It's Frank." My dad decided not to shoot it because he knew that there was a bigger one in the woods. The bigger one came out. I was so excited, and my dad said, "It's Fred." I covered my ears because I knew my dad was about to shoot. Bam! We had delicious turkey for dinner. Hunting is good and bad because it is a great way to get outside. Hunting has helped people hunt animals to extinction, and it has helped 680,000 more people get a job. Hunting is a great way to get outside. Hunting is an awesome way to learn about nature. This reminds me of whenever I was hunting, and we were getting out of our stand, and we saw a deer running away. Whenever we were in the stand, we made sure that there was no deer whatsoever. And when we got out, runaway deer. I learned that day how good animals have gotten in the wild. Whenever I was just sitting around bored at my farm, my dad comes in and says, "Do you want to go hunting?" I immediately said yes. And I get on my camo, my dad grabs the gun, and we go hunting in our stand. It only takes about 20 minutes, and we see some deer. It was a far shot, so I didn't want to take it. They went back into the woods. My dad said they'll come back. A little bit later, they came back. This time, we got close. So I shot at it. We tracked it for about 80 yards, and it was laying dead on the ground. I was so happy because it was my first deer ever. People hunt. What I'm telling you is you can learn a lot about nature whenever you go outside. People hunt animals to extinction. People hunt animals. Hunting can help our forests get rid of the bad. Though if we hunt irresponsibly, this means that someday there will be no more predators left in our forests, and it can make a dent in our population. Poaching is mostly used in animals, but not always. It will eliminate animals left and right, and elephants, because there's less than 400,000 left in the world. What I'm telling you is, poaching is really bad right now. Hunting has helped 680,000 more people get a job. Believe it or not, it's true. One of these jobs is the game warden. A game warden is what we call a country police. They make sure that you are following the guidelines. And well, most people get jobs in the hunting industry. Some of these jobs include fisherman, guide, videographer, etc. This means that if you like hunting or fishing, these might be the jobs for you. What I'm telling you is hunting has helped a lot of people get jobs. Personally, I am a responsible hunter, and I follow the rules. Hunting is good and bad because it is a great way to learn about nature. Hunting is hunting animals to extinction is really bad right now, and it has helped a lot of people get jobs. Hunting can create life memories. Thank you. Next, I would like to introduce Annabelle Hyde, who will talk about the many benefits of dancing.
Misty Copeland once said, finding ballet was like finding this missing piece of myself. Before I found ballet, I always wanted to feel more powerful. I felt lost. But when I found ballet, I felt like I was a new person. I started to dance right after I learned to walk. I've been in the ballet studio since I was 3 years old. This was the moment my life changed forever. Ballet is beneficial because it helps you physically, mentally, and helps build friendships. One reason ballet is beneficial is because it helps you physically. Did you know, according to research, just an average ballet dancer can burn up to 500 calories in just a 1 hour class? Wow, that is more than 1 hour of swimming, running, or cycling. That is amazing to me. That means you can get fit, lose weight, and have fun when doing ballet. Who wouldn't want to dance with those benefits? From my experience in ballet, I know that it can keep you physically active and flexible. For example, I don't get out of breath as easily when I run or jump. I can also tell I'm more flexible after practice. Ballet can help you get so much more fit. Ballet has so many benefits, and staying physically active is just one. Ballet can also help your mind. Did you know dance has been found to be therapeutic to ones that have Parkinson's disease? In fact, it has such beneficial effects. It is now considered as a treatment to ones that have Parkinson's disease. The chemical dopamine is used for controlling coordination and movement. This is why dance is used to help people with this disease. Wow, that is amazing to me. That means ballet can not only help you physically, but can help with illnesses too. In addition, I know ballet can help your mind. Whenever I feel stressed or down, I dance and it feels like I'm in my happy place. It makes me feel so amazing. As you can see, ballet really does help your mind. Lastly, ballet can help build friendships. I've done ballet for a while now and have made so many friends. We get to work together a bunch. In this process, we gain trust. This makes our friendship stronger. And along the way, you can make new friends too. Friends that will last a lifetime like doing ballet. As you can see, ballet really does help build friendships. A famous ballerina once stated, "Every time I dance, I turn into a better version of myself." As a dancer, I know every time I dance, I get better and improve. Ballet can help you physically, mentally, help build friendships, and so much more. It makes me feel great, so I encourage you to take a risk and sign up for a ballet class. You may even fall in love with it like I did. Thank you. us more about the effects of screen time.
Good morning, grown-ups. Who here has thought about their beloved, sweet, precious babies today? Wait, I'm talking about your phones. Now, we love our 21st century technology, and it does have its advantages, but there are also many disadvantages when you spend too much time on screens. I think that we should spend less time on screens because the average person already spends nearly 7 hours a day on screens. Plus, too much screen time can negatively affect your physical and mental health. Okay, it's official. We spend too much time on screens. According to Dr. David Geyer, the average 8 to 10-year-old spends 8 hours a day on screens. Wow! This means that 8, 9, and 10-year-olds spend 1/3 of their day just staring at screens. Another study done by Harvard Health Publishing reported that 44% of 1-year-olds spend time on screens every day. When they reach the age of 2, this percentage increases to 77%. This shows that kids not even 3 years old spend time on screens every day. As you can see, excessive screen time can affect babies and toddlers just as well as kids, adults, and teens. Too many screens can negatively affect your physical health. Once, I was watching TV for only 30 minutes and I was already squinting. According to Healthline, if you spend too much time on screens, it will cause eye strain. But for me, only 30 minutes cause eye strain. Too many screens can also cause obesity, sleep problems, and chronic neck and back pain. This shows that if you spend too much time on screens, you could be obese, tired, and hunched over. Therefore, being on too many screens can make your physical health decrease significantly. Finally, too much screen time can negatively affect your mental and emotional health. According to La Amistad Behavioral Health Services, some effects of screen time overusage include depression, anxiety, and brain fog. This means that if you spend too much time on screens, you could be depressed and emotionally unstable. This reminds me of the time I watched a tour of a movie. It was a great movie, by the way. Have you all seen the new Wonka? I really like it. But after the movie, I felt really hyper and sad, and I kept forgetting things. So this shows that even small amounts of screen time can make you feel bad. I conclude that being on too many screens can affect your mental and emotional health in many different ways. Did you know that the average adult spends 34 years of their life on screens? Wow. This means that a 60-year-old will spend over half their life on screens. Do you really want to spend over half your life on screens? We already spend nearly 7 hours a day on screens, and too much screen time can negatively affect your physical and mental health. And just keep this saying in mind. Too many screens, and the effects can be mean. Thank you. Our next speaker today is Melissa Granados, and she will tell you about the importance of kindness.
Taylor Swift once said, "In a world where you can be anything, be kind." From the time I was a little girl, my parents have always run on kindness. They're always kind to everyone. They find the good in everything, including problems. My parents have taught me to be kind through their actions. Kind words or actions can make a person happy. When someone experiences a problem, words of kindness can help them feel better. Kind people are admired and appreciated by everyone around them. Showing kindness can create happiness, help reduce anxiety, and put you in a great mood. Kindness has been proven to reduce anxiety. Ohio State University conducted a study over 5 weeks to see how kindness relates to anxiety. There were 122 participants that were broken into 2 groups. One group planned social activities, the second group did random acts of kindness. For example, they baked cookies for friends, offered rides, and left sticky notes with kind words on them. In the end, the random acts of kindness group helped reduce anxiety more than the planned social events group. to do kind acts. Random acts of kindness can make the world a better place. Small acts such as a smile, or maybe even holding a door for a stranger, can easily brighten a person's day. I read How Foolish a Bucket for Kids by Tom Rath and Mary Franklin. This book taught me that everyone has an invisible bucket. Whenever a bucket is full, we feel good, and whenever a bucket is empty, we feel horrible. Our daily actions can either fill or empty a bucket. An easy way to fill a bucket is to be kind. Kindness can help you make new friends in new places. On my first day of school, I made a new friend by being kind. At recess, Gabby scraped her knee, but I helped her up and took her to the nurse. She felt really grateful for my help, and she asked me to be my friend. This made me feel super good to help a new friend and be so good. Kindness costs nothing but can mean everything. I encourage you to do one random act of kindness each day. As I have talked about, showing kindness can create happiness, help reduce anxiety, and put you in a great mood. Even the Grinch quoted us saying, "To kindness and love, the things we need the most." Please welcome Ransom Mueller as he shares about the responsibility of being a good fisherman. If you don't know me, I love saltwater fishing. I fish 24/7. I like to continue fishing, but there's a problem. Scientists think by 2048, saltwater fish will go extinct unless we do something about it. A responsible fisherman always follows the guidelines, does not litter, and treats the fish humanely. Let's explore together why it's important to follow the guidelines for fishing. Some guidelines include having a fishing license, size limit, and making sure your catch is seasonal. Once I was fishing and I saw someone flounder gigging. They speared over the limit of flounder you can catch. Once they speared a flounder under the size limit, they threw it back and it was wasted. This has a major impact on the food chain and all the other 10,000 fish discarded. Fish are wasted while being unable to reproduce. This could possibly cause those fish or others to go in danger. That means you might not be able to eat the fish you like anymore. As a fisherman, it is our responsibility to clean up and not litter. Saudi Arabia in 2024 has been 1,800,400 pieces of plastic thrown into the ocean. That's why I put a bucket on my dock and throw the trash in. Even though I do a lot, it is not enough because the study shows 2050 there will be more plastic than fish. That partially causes children to consume 500 bottles of plastic daily. That means in a lifetime you consume around 500,000 particles of plastic, 50,000 particles of plastic. All in all, that's a tremendous amount of plastic that can be fixed if fishermen clean up after themselves. It is hard to believe people are inhumane to a living thing like a fish. You may have never thought about this, but the second you pull up a fish from the water, it begins to suffer. It would be like if you just ran a race and someone put a plastic bag over your head. There's actually some things you can do, like once you reel in a fish, you let it sit in the water for a few minutes. That lets the fish calm down. If you're not going to eat the fish, just sit very carefully. Being humane helps the ecosystem because the fish aren't bad to danger. All in all, fishing really does require responsibility. If we don't follow the guidelines, continue to litter, and be inhumane to the fish, it will be catastrophic to our planet and us. Next time you go fishing, think about the Chinese proverb, if you give a man a fish, it'll feed him for a day, but if you teach a man to fish, it'll feed him for life. If people don't do anything to the ocean we fish in, it'll be a giant, wet, watery, disgusting, ugly to look at trash bag. Last but not least, James Pope will discuss why we should go outside and play sports.
Are you aware that most Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? When I was in 3rd grade, I got addicted to a game. When I got the game taken away, I realized that what I'm playing outside is. Getting outside and playing sports is good for you because it's not good to stare at screens all day. It's good to go outside with your body, and you can also learn life lessons. It's not good to stare at screens all day.
according to the National Society for Drug Use. This shows that if we don't get the sleep that we need, we will not focus well in school or other places. This evidence also shows that you should challenge your brain on things like sports and games. The brain goes through changes in life. Staring at screens all day can affect your mood. Screen time can affect brain development, according to the National Institute on Drug Use. I don't think it's good to share screens all day. It's good to go outside and move your body and socialize. Sunlight is an important source of vitamin D. You can also socialize with friends running around playing outside. Once I was playing in a park, and then I saw somebody playing alone. I asked them if they wanted to play, and then they said yes. Then when we were done playing, they asked me to be their friend. This evidence means you can make more friends playing outside. I think that you should go outside and move your body more. You can learn life lessons. Once I was by the side and kept running on my bike. And that taught me how to balance on my bike. And that also taught me to never give up. Learning life lessons can help children learn self-confidence and encourage them to believe in themselves. I think that learning life lessons is very important. In conclusion, going outside can help you get off your screens, socialize, learn life lessons, and move your body. I hope I've encouraged you to go outside and play some sports. Our research has even encouraged me to spend more time outside. By playing outside, I made a lot of friends.
Thank you for coming today to hear our speeches. We hope you are inspired by our ideas and passions. As we close, please give all those speakers a round of applause.